Hello, my name is Matthew James Turner, and I am the author of A Reign of Emerald Fire, my debut comedic fantasy novel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading from Chapter 5. Chapter 5, Skipping Breakfast. Stanwelt awoke to a beam of light streaming through his window, the shimmering glow suggesting divine greatness, or that it was merely sunny outside for a change, depending on how one looked at these things. Lifting his hands to block the worst of the light, a ghastly figure loomed over him as he lay helpless in bed, a ghoul from his deepest nightmares, reaching to strangle the very life out of him. Although strange behaviour as it was for a murderous beast, Stanwelt found himself being stripped naked from the waist up. Truthfully, he would have preferred evisceration. "Morning, sir," said Mistress Roslin, pulling Stanwelt's nightshirt over his head. "Don't mind me, just getting the morning washing done." "Oh, burn me, every single bloody day," Stanwelt cried as he came to his senses. "Mistress Roslin, can you please shut those sodding curtains? I can't see a thing. Right, we need to have a very serious talk about boundaries. I've run you a bath, and I've got your breakfast on the go," Mistress Roslin added quickly. "By the time you've had a—" She shuddered, her voice dropping disturbingly in pitch. "A lovely hot soak. I shall have your clothes for the day folded and waiting for you, sir." Stanwelt rolled out of bed, red-faced and soundly defeated before breakfast, as he was most mornings. "And will I be changing in peace this time, or will you be forgetting something else that just cannot wait until I am dressed? It was a sock yesterday, wasn't it? You wouldn't want to be left with odd socks now, would you, ducky?" Mistress Roslin smiled innocently. Well, as innocently as an old witch could look. She had a kind heart, though, for a witch. One of the deciding factors in her banishment from her coven had been her staunch refusal to use puppy tails as an active ingredient. The other had been the minor detail of her inability to brew potions without blowing up everything within a 2-league radius. Hence why she'd become the cook of the Peplishaw Watch, to keep a public menace and erstwhile student of illegal magic from accidentally committing genocide at the local soup kitchen while keeping a watchful eye on her. A noble policy of rehabilitation for which the Watch had gained notoriety since Stanwelt came up with the idea soon after his arrival. However, there was a downside. Much to the suffering of Stanwelt and the other diligent members of the Watch, Roslin still couldn't identify a cauldron from a capon. Regardless, Stanwelt decided to bite the arrow and inquire as to what the disgusting concoction slopped in a bowl sitting upon his bedside table was. It was always difficult to guess, as Roslin's cooking never seemed to possess any discernible feature other than being grey. "So what delectable delicacy do I have the good fortune to be dining on this morning, Rosa?" "Barley porridge," she replied, whistling away while pointlessly folding dirty clothes into a wash basket. "And," Stanwelt pushed, "with a hint of ginger, sir, to give it a bit of twang." Stanwelt just started to believe he was still dreaming. He had to pinch himself to check. "And?" he asked again. "And a great big dollop of honey for sweetness, just the way you like it." Stanwelt was ready to start floating. He always preferred the dreams where he could fly. "And nothing else?" he said. "No, sir," said Roslin, hefting up a basket of clothing and heading for the door. "Well, apart from a healthy dose of pig's liver, you know, for texture." Quick as a flash, she darted out of the room, and Stanwelt's heart fell right into the pit of his stomach, which was now going to go hungry. "I hate being right. At least the pig liver explains why it's so darn grey. So that was Chapter 5 from A Reign of Emerald Fire, available from all good bookshops and Amazon. Thank you.